Now, there's some misconceptions here. The first one is about that word repent. Repent of what? Well, my bad behavior. Okay, well, what is that? In order to repent, you have to know God's definition of sin. In other words, what Christ died for. What were you doing that was so bad that Jesus gave his life for yours? If you don't know what that is, I have to question whether you're really saved or not. If you don't know what you were doing that was so bad that Christ gave his life for you, I mean, that's some important information to know. Now, it's called sin, but what is the definition of sin? What is the biblical definition of sin? Now, if you ask 1,000 Christians, probably none of them could give you the biblical definition of sin, the very thing Christ died for, and no one knows what it is. Okay, Christ died for my sins, but what is sin? Okay, let me tell you the definition. Let's take a look at it. 1 John 3 and verse 4. Whosoever commits sin transgresses also the law, for sin is the breaking or transgression of the law. So we've just got a definition of what sin is. It is the breaking of the 10 Commandments. If you're breaking the 10 Commandments, you are sinning. Okay? Now, there are people that will tell you that the law's been abolished, been nailed to the cross, been fulfilled, been done away with. It's for the Jews, it's for Israel, it's not for you, it's not for us. It's not for anybody. There are people that, now that's part of the counterfeit. If you're in a church where you hear that, you got to be wise enough to know, okay, that's part of the counterfeit gospel, what I'm hearing right there. That the law has been abolished, been nailed to the cross, been fulfilled, all that. That's part of the counterfeit gospel. Okay. Recently on Facebook, there's a page called Law and Grace. And somebody said this, okay? When Jesus kept the laws, including the 10 Commandments and the Sabbath, for me freely on the cross forever, why should I keep it? Now, I don't know how dumb you can be and still breathe, or still be breathing. Some people, I think, when Christ returns, is going to punt kick them off the edge of the universe, to the edge of the universe, for asking such a silly question. Christ did it all for me, why should I keep it? He died for my sins, why should I why should I keep the law of God? Sin is the breaking of God's laws, okay? You gotta wonder why people play church. Why do people play religion when they're gonna go down such idiotic, nonsensical line of reasoning? It's not a line of reasoning, it's just a dumb question, okay? Let me repeat it just so it'll sink in. When Jesus kept the laws, including the 10 Commandments and the Sabbath for me freely on the cross forever, why should I keep it? A better question is, why should you not keep it? Sin is still the transgression of the law. 1 John 3:4 still applies. That's why you should keep it, okay?
Check us out on the web at isthatreallyinthebible.com.